I have gained weight, but I don't know how this fat came into my body and what fat is and how it is gonna leave my body. I don't understand this whole fat logic. Hey guys, hello everyone, welcome to my channel and my name is Shweta. And today in this video I'm gonna talk about the science of weight loss. So in this video I'm gonna talk about how do we gain weight, what is fat, and how do we lose fat from our body. I was about to make the keto diet video and my diet chart video, but I thought it is always better for you to know the ABCD in order to write the sentence, so that there are a lot of advertisement out there which talks about you can gain lose weight by doing this, by doing that you will lose weight. But if you really know the basic and science behind it, how does it really happen, maybe you can process that information and validate and then judge. So even the information which I'm giving it to you, if you need to process, you need to validate, and then only you need to accept these information. So without further ado, we'll go straight into the video. So please keep watching this video till the end, and do like, share and subscribe to my channel so that you are notified whenever I upload the video next time. The first question is, why do we gain weight and what is fat? So in order to explain this in a very simple language, I'm going to explain you like this. So every day the food which we consume have three basic macronutrients in it. The first being the carbohydrates, the second being the protein, and the third being the fat. Now all of the food which you would have consumed, go back, check the label, it will have all three items, some percentage of it. So our body uses carbohydrates as a main source of energy and the fat as a second source of energy, right? So what happened, whenever we consume anything which have carbohydrate in it, it goes into our body and it breaks into sugar, and then glucose is sent to our blood for the energy. Now our body is very clever. This man is extremely clever. Our body always want to maintain a moderate sugar level, because a high and a low in a sugar level might result in something very dangerous. So body knows how to moderate and keep the sugar level balanced. So what does our body do is that whatever the sugar level or energy it requires, it keeps it. The extra which is doesn't required, it pushed to either to muscles or to the fat cells. Now our muscle have a limit to consume the sugar or energy, which you can say as calories. It consume and keep it as a glycogen, but the rest of the excess energy or a sugar, whatever is there in the bloodstream, it goes and sits in the fat cell. Now what happens, every time we consume carbohydrates item, more calories, our body will only gonna use what it is required to function it a day-to-day activity, and rest of these sugar or calories, it will store it in a fat cell for the future use. Because our body is always scared that what will happen if there is no energy tomorrow. So it is just a storage box for our body to store energy for future use. And then what happens, everyday basis, this fat piles up, and then it becomes big, and then we gain weight. So guys, this is the very basic logic of why do we gain fat. Now guys, I hope that this clarifies like why do we gain weight, and why do the fat start accumulating in our body. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is how do we lose fat. Now with this you would have got the understanding that fat is nothing but a stored energy in the body, right? So until and unless we are having carbohydrates in our body, these fat cell will not use for the energy, or these fats will not be used, because we are getting. So imagine something like, guys, you have a machine in a house and you put fuels in it. You put three different kind of fuel, and primary A fuel, which is carbs, it is used to run that machine. Now someday you have put some extra fuel into it, it has utilized the fuel, and the extra fuel it has saved as a fat. Now there is already fat which is saved in the machine. Now every day you are using, you are putting fuel again and again and again. What will happen? That will still store there, that will never come out as an energy. Now in order to reduce fat, so what is the main thing one should be doing is that, now when you give a less carbohydrates to your body, now the first example was when there is a high sugar in the blood. Now what happens when you consume less carbohydrates food? In that situation, what happens? Your body has very less glucose level, and again our body is Mr. Smart, it is very smart. So what it will do is that it will knock the door of the fat cell, and it will take energies from there to maintain the sugar level of the blood, to give you energy for your functioning of your body and of your cell. So the long story short, the basic funda behind this is that if you consume low carbohydrates food, you pass low sugar in the blood, and in order for the body to maintain its daily activity, it will go knock the door of the fat cell, and it will ask for energy. So fat is, remember what I said, fat is a secondary source of energy. So that's the reason you would have heard that if you eat low carb diet, you gain you lose weight. Why? Because you're eating a low carbohydrates food, there is no much sugar level which is in the blood. So from where it will take energy? It will go to the secondary source where it has stored energy. It will knock, hey fat cell, please give me the energy. And that is how what will happen, your fat will slowly it will decrease, because it is giving energy to your body. Now if you have understood this concept, you would have understood why you should eat low carbs food. And this is very closely connected with the keto diet, which is my next video. So I wanted you guys to understand this very clear. And one more question you might be thinking, now if I want my body to use my store fat, does that mean I should eat less and I should starve? No, you should never eat less. You should never starve yourself. See guys, eating diet food doesn't mean that you starve, and it doesn't mean that you eat less. It just, you have to fool your body. You have to eat very smartly. Now for example, you get from one donuts you get 300 calories, right? By eating one bowl of sprout you get 100 calories, right? So you have to just eat smartly. You have to replace your carbohydrates with the food which is giving you protein and fats. And there is a myth that you should not eat oil, ghee, butter. Trust me, fat never makes you fat. Ketogenic diet, the entire concept, I'm sorry for that honk, because I'm shooting in the morning, I don't have light, so I am shooting in the morning light, so you would hear some background noise. I'm sorry about that. So where I was at a point that no, fat doesn't make you fat, because how can fat is a secondary source of energy. Now when you are consuming lot of carbohydrates and then you are consuming fat, obviously those will go and sit in the fat cell. But if you are consuming low carbs, you can go ahead and eat fats and protein. So basically, if you are having a 1500 calorie meal in a day which has carbs, just replace those with protein and fats. It is all about fooling your body, which I have understood in this last 4-5 months. You just have to fool your body. Eat to the content, do not starve yourself. So guys, I hope this video was helpful and I was able to give some information to you. I am coming soon with my ketogenic diet. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon with my next video. Till then, bye bye.